All right. I'm so glad that we paid for this list. Okay. Our destiny be like, yeah, Trump just, well, first off, hold on. What's the top here? What does this say? Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky
Are like shooting stars.
are like shooting stars? And then that's Elon. This is Trump. And then Trump is saying, I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now. I don't get it.
It's a Hemingway poem.
Oh, okay. All right. LA cop drafted to the IDF after shooting a journalist. Okay. What is the cup here for?
It's the Chaser, the name of the publication. That's their Chaser.
But wait, a chaser? Yeah, right. A drink. Got it. Okay. Our destiny be like, yeah, Trump just bombed SCOTUS and ordered the military and every Democrat. But think of the optics of fighting back, bro. Chugs, massive fucking silent. The optics.
Me mad.
Oh my God. Do you start to feel like Cyber is like pushing his personal political
Agenda?
on us and that we're powerless to stop it?
I feel a little bit like that, yeah.
I do
It's
feel
right in the topic. What are we supposed to do about that?
I don't know. Okay, hold on.
Even if you don't plan to invoke the Insurrection Act, do you plan to send troops to Los Angeles?
Okay, this is a fucking fantastic clip that I definitely hear.
Wait, what was the name of that clip?
Trump, we're going to have troops everywhere.
Oh.
What's the bar for sending in the Marines? The bar is what I think it is.
So Trump, do you understand the whole National Guard shit?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the state requests it and then the president approves it. But
Basically,
now
yeah. He just decided to federalize the National Guard of California, give them orders. Apparently they're sleeping on the floor because they don't have the supplies for them. Supposedly the deployment is going to cost around, I think, was it $143 million? And then supposedly he's also sent in now 700 Marines. I don't know why or what for, but yeah.
Okay. Got it. So
kind of fucked up, kind of crazy, a little wacky.
yeah. Kamala, I need to get nominations for 2028. Gavin Newsom's subplot in California.
I love this clip. I like it when oh, I can see it now. Thank you.
Is this Battlefield 2? No.
1948.
Not 1948.
Of course, you can tell from the 1948 tech.
The windscreen on a helicopter would not be bulletproof.
Yeah, of course it is.
It wouldn't be. That'd
They
be
get
way
shot
too-
at.
Yeah, I understand
With
that.
small arms fire, it's bulletproof.
I think it's just a regular windshield.
No,
Yes.
absolutely not.
How much you want to bet?
What are we at right now? $20.
Okay. What type of helicopter was
Apache.
that? That's not an Apache. That's like a
What, a news helicopter?
no, that's like a it's a something bird. A little bird.
Oh wait, they're not bulletproof because you can kill people in DayZ. Never mind, I take that back.
Okay. Well, good. Well, that's $20 down for me.
Well, no. Well, now we're gonna look it up. Fuck it.
I know I'm right. Okay.
I don't care. Look it up.
Little bird, windshield,
9mm penetrate.
9mm. What,
Small arms.
Yeah, that's 5.56.
No, that's some intermediate cartridge.
What?
5.56 is an intermediate cartridge. It's not considered bulletproof.
Bullet resistant.
Oh my god, it's like the waterproof versus water resistant.
I don't even know what is water resistant versus waterproof.
I believe that waterproof is supposed to be permanent, and water resistant is like a chemical adhesive that can wear off over time, and it's like not guaranteed. I think.
Okay.
It's like if something is waterproof to 20 meters or down or whatever, then I think it's like permanent. But water resistant can go away over time.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, I win. Go back.
What's that?
I won
How did you win?
because I said so. I just said it.
Okay. Interesting. Hold on. Okay.
Hassan going through his emails.
I've had 2 drinks in me. Okay. This whole thing sucks. Okay. Elon and Trump get divorced. This was based for a day, but he's such a cuck.
They all are.
God. But then
Imagine
again,
dropping the accusations and then walking back. Like there's like no like, God fuck, I need to debate a conservative. How do you feel about that? So like, you called him. You said he was on the Epstein files, and then you said J.K. Isn't that kind of like, isn't that a little bit unhinged?
yeah, a little bit, yes. So Donald Trump, like, first off, it's so stupid. Like Musk was sucking his own dick and smelling his own farts way too much, because the level of power that he thought he had by owning Twitter is nowhere near the power that fucking Trump has.
Bro, his aura was on loan and he didn't realize it.
He did not realize the power differential between the two of them. Trump will take your companies from you by saying that they are national security requirements. He will deport you back to South Africa. He will reclaim SpaceX. And like, there's nothing. You have no power. You own Twitter, and he'll take.
And you don't even have like support. Like the tech bros kind of support you
a little bit. Like,
but that's it. But the rest of the base, 99% of MAGA.
Imagine how sad Elon must feel right now
to realize he's not liked or well.
That like he's just like because when you're an egomaniac like this, to see that like you're nothing but like a fucking gear of Trump is kind of sad.
I think was it Mark Cuban who said, you're just going to be a tool. Trump is going to use you and spit you up and throw you out just like his. I think Mark Cuban.
It's like that. It's like the Jordan
quote.
Peterson thing that they said to Ethan Klein. It's that, but they said it to Elon Musk about. But it is true. Like, there's not room for two leaders at the top. There's Trump, and then you're his fucking bitch.
Well, it's not even about leaders. It's that somebody else quoted out or tweeted out, and they said something like, "You don't work." Oh, Gavin Newsom, I think, said this. You cannot work with Trump. You can only work for Trump. And insofar as click the last link at DGG. Insofar as working alongside Trump goes, it's impossible. You're either his slave or his enemy. That's it.
This one?
Sure.
Mark Cuban has a warning for Musk.
What's the date?
September 30th, 2024. Why don't you read it out?
I can't because it's minimized.
Oh, I can read it.
Why not just left click it? And
why don't you wear your fucking glasses?
Maybe because I don't fucking feel like wearing my fucking glasses. I don't want to be a four-eyed fucking freak like you,
All right.
Dan.
All right,
I want people to be able to tell.
Can you read it now?
I'm renaming the show The Nerd and the Chad, and you immediately come off as the fucking nerd.
All right, fine.
Elon, there will come a time when you need something from Donald Trump. You will think that you have earned the right to ask and receive. You have been a loyal, faithful soldier for him. You have supported him politically with tens of millions of dollars. Then, at the point you need him the most, you will find out what so many have before you have learned. His loyalty is only to himself. Yikes.
I mean, it's not false.
It's literally a fucking prediction. This guy is like Professor Trelawney in fucking Harry Potter, okay, with the crystal balls. He's just like, damn. Yikes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Elon got completely fucked. The Doge shit didn't work out.
Yeah, but I feel like you could say that about, like, there's no one. Was there anyone from Trump's first term that was there from day one to the end?
I don't know. Oh, Pence, I guess, is vice president.
No, besides like an elected person that like can't
cabinet
leave.
members and shit. I'm not sure. I feel like they got shuffled out.
Was anyone there at all from start to finish?
I don't know. I don't know if Bannon made it the whole way through. Oh, Stephen Miller. He's one of the most loyal. That's like the Goebbels or the Himmler or whatever for Trump. He's like the actual propaganda crazy dude. An evil person, an evil human being.
Bannon was there the first term?
Yes, but I don't know if he made it all the way through.
What was he doing at the first term?
Ideologically influencing Trump. I don't think he had an official, like, he didn't have like a cabinet position, I don't think, or anything like that.
Interesting. I didn't think he would have. I don't remember Bannon doing much in the first term.
Oh, fuck. Am I making this up?
What did Steve. Oh, no, sorry. I'm thinking of Stephen Miller. Was Stephen Miller there on the first term?
I think he was the chief of staff, yeah.
So he was there the whole time?
I believe so.
Okay, interesting. Gorka?
I don't know if he was there the whole time.
I feel like there's so few people that stayed throughout the whole Trump term. And none of that matters. Like, it must be so crazy to be someone who's working for Trump right now, being like, everyone, like, because the way that you judge this stuff is you're like, what % of people
turnover in staff,
like, die as a result of being here? Like, what % of people that take this position end up being shunned or destroyed as a result of having this position? and it's like everyone basically.
Even people in his personal life, like Cohen, like his lawyers and shit, like all got like. But look at Rudy Giuliani. Look at Sidney Powell. Like these guys all got like disbarred. They've got huge lawsuits. Like,
Is there anything that Trump has done to try and save these people?
I don't know why he hasn't saved them as much. I don't know if he can.
Can he do anything? I guess.
I mean, he pardoned all the J6ers, and he tries to like pardon federal charges when he can. But
I guess that's true. Like he can't really do like Giuliani. He's not really a part of this administration, is he?
fuck no.
He's just fucked, isn't he?
But Giuliani and Powell, the reason why they were in the first admin is because Trump didn't know how government worked. He didn't know anything. He still knows very little, but and now he knows enough to rig it, or to get his like people actually in the government. But before he didn't know how to like nominate or have anybody. So these people were all just his personal lawyers and shit. So they probably didn't have as much protection as now the official White House staff does. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, people are saying Miller was just a political advisor in the first term. I'm sorry, I thought he was the chief of staff. My bad.
Okay. So I feel like we don't need to go through the thing is, I don't know how Trump sycophants who have like been like Clinton is in the, sucking the blood of children with Epstein type of thing. How do you reconcile that with Elon coming out and saying Trump's in the files and that's why they're not releasing it, and then they're not releasing it? How do you, like, what level of cognitive dissonance do you have to be like, yeah, you know what, that's fine? Like, what am I missing here?
I figured this out recently. There is no cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is when you have two contrary ideas that seem contradictory, like simultaneously in your head. These people, I think, have almost fully made the jump to starting from ideology and then working from there, and the factual consideration doesn't exist anymore. So when somebody says like Elon Musk is a pedophile, your first check is never the fact of the matter. Your first check is what does Trump think or what has Trump said about him. And if Trump has said it's okay, then that's not possible. Elon can't. Trump likes him. If Trump doesn't like Elon, then then maybe Elon is. And then if Trump changes his mind the next day, that's who you consult immediately. Like that's the opinion that you look for. And there is no contradiction or cognitive dissonance. It's just because you always start from ideology and then you do the determination from there. You never actually consult with any factual record, because at this point they've already done everything they can to attack all the factual records. You don't trust academia. You don't trust scientific institutions. You don't trust big pharma. You don't trust the FDA. You don't trust anything. So
it's so crazy because what does your mom say about this? Like the big Trump fan. Like, hey,
my mom literally told me, I had a friend to witness this argument because my friend was like, "There's no way your mom's as crazy as you say." She's like, "All right." My mom, me and her, we argued at a restaurant. My mom believes that Ashley Babbitt was standing back with her back against the wall when a special Secret Service reached through the window and shot her and killed her. My mom believes that.
Yeah, but what about this? What about Elon saying that Trump is basically?
She would probably just hand wave it and say they're just fighting and they boys say stupid things sometimes. He makes mistakes. Or if Elon is persona non grata now, she would just say, "Oh, I don't know, he's weird. I don't trust him."
Huh.
Why not show her the video? I do, but the first and second video I pulled up, it was like New York Times and then Washington Post, so she didn't trust them. And then she'll say, like, "I know what I saw that day."
She was there?
No, but these people are like Fox News hawks. They're watching the news constantly.
Oh, God, it's so it's so fucked. The state of America, it's so bad. Do we make it to midterms? That's the question. Like, how far are we even halfway to midterms? We're not.
I think the fight. People keep getting mad at me for saying this, but I think the fight is
quarter of the way.
It's bringing our own party in line and getting the Democrat shit figured out. I believe, still as fucked as it is, I think the Dems are set up for a lot of success in the future because Trump is so old, and we're so lucky. Trump is old and stupid. He's like, MAGA will fall apart when Trump is gone. Well, I keep saying that unless something dramatically changes and a new figure emerges. But so far, nobody has been even remotely close to capturing the charisma that Trump has, the stage presence, the crowd presence. Nobody's been able to do that.
He's just a fucking though.
Yeah, but like, if he had just run...
How hard is it? I feel like
if he had just run now, then you'd be right. I don't think he would have made it. But in his first term, he was way more funny. Dude, that first debate was...
Well, part of it was like funny.
All of it was. What do you call Ted Cruz's wife ugly, like a dog?
Hold on, I want to watch this now.
That whole bro, that was crazy.
Calls.
Or just look for Trump first debate. I don't know, Trump very first primary debate. It was just insane.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
No.
Okay.
Wife. What did he say? Call it wife. What? Dog? Doggy?
No, just look for Trump first debate. Okay.
The GOP race for president getting personal. Donald Trump and Senator Ted Cruz now in the middle of a wife war.
Let me see if I notice a difference.
It started when an anti-Trump super PAC released this digital ad showing a nude photo of Trump's wife.
Saucy.
We had to blur it. The text on the image reading, "Meet Melania Trump, your next first lady, or you could support Ted Cruz on Tuesday."
Oh my God, what a fucking shit meme. Like, you could have done so much better. They were so bad at memes. That's a bad meme.
The problem is they didn't understand that the Republican Party, even at this point, actually wasn't as principled as they thought. Because people don't remember, but like this shit mattered. Like the Monica Lewinsky shit was earth-shattering in U.S. politics at the time, and attacking people based on lack of perceived values and lack of Christianity. Like, this is a big thing in America, and the idea that this guy could come in with a wife who'd done softcore porn. Hadn't she appeared on Playboy? It was something like that. This is stuff that shocked the conservative conscience at the time, supposedly.
Did it?
Remember the binders full of women?
Oh yeah, the binders full of women.
Yeah,
this was like Mitt Romney.
Yeah, so this is a big deal, like being like nice towards women and a family guy and all this. Like, why do you think so many ads with their families and all that shit? Like, it mattered a lot.
Framed in such a way like it was really a terrible thing, and it was sent to a certain group, and I thought it was disgraceful. And Ted Cruz knew better.
Trump posting on Twitter, "Be careful, lying Ted, or I will spill the beans on your wife."
What do you think he means by that?
Firing back, posting, "If you try to attack Heidi, you're more of a coward than I thought."
Last night, Donald Trump threatened to spill the beans on your wife. When you read that, what did you think?
Now, I will say, even for Donald, though, he reached a new low. It's one thing to try to attack another candidate. It's another thing
What a time.
to come after my wife.
Was she hurt by it?
Donald Trump doesn't scare Heidi remotely.
Even Heidi Cruz taking on Trump.
You probably know by now that most of the things that Donald Trump says have no basis in reality. So
Her nose is really small for that face, or her chin is pushed forward a little bit. What's going on here?
No clue.
You don't want to say anything, coward.
I think she looks fine, and I hate the fucking plastic surgery that happens here in Miami, so I think her face is beautiful.
are not worried in the least.
And Cruz.
I don't care. It's a small nose, comparatively.
Okay.
I'm going to say it. I don't care.
Maintaining he had nothing to do with the ad and that it was, quote, completely inappropriate. But Trump not buying it and standing by his threat.
I wrote, I said, be careful, because otherwise I'll have to start talking about, your situation.
And Cruz taking some heat for his choice of words. Some critics saying Cruz stole a scene right out of the film The American President, starring Michael Douglas.
And if Donald wants to get in a character fight, he's better off sticking with me, because Heidi is way out of his league.
You want
Her
a
league.
character to debate, Bob? You better stick with me, because Sidney Ellen
Wait, what is this from?
They just said that he ripped a line from this TV show or movie or whatever.
Wade is way out of your league.
Sounds very similar, and you can hear the reaction from the studio here.
God.
Cruz is a movie buff, but it's unclear if that was his inspiration. The fight not going away. It's really getting ugly. Overnight, Trump retweeting this image. The text reads, "No need to spill the beans. The images are worth 1,000 words." Cruz replying, "Donald..."
Wait, her nose is bigger there.
You should click the link from Master in chat.
This one?
Yes, this is what we needed. Yes. Don't worry, it's extra good. That's why it takes so long to load. Try hitting the big F5 on this one. Oh. Fuck. It was right there and you reloaded it. Why'd you do that, Dan?
I feel like this link is not that great. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Safe to say it was the Donald Trump show tonight, for better or for worse. At the first Republican debate held in Cleveland, it was, at times, easy to forget that there were 9 other candidates on the stage. We've got our analysts standing by, but let's begin here tonight with the highlights.
In the center of the stage tonight, businessman Donald Trump.
Right from the jump tonight, Donald Trump made waves.
Is there anyone on stage, and can I see hands, who is unwilling tonight to pledge your support to the eventual nominee of the Republican Party and pledge to not run an independent campaign against that person? Mr. Trump.
I cannot say I can totally make that pledge. If I'm the nominee, I will pledge I will not run as an independent.
So
He is
tonight
so
you
much
can't
different,
say
actually.
another
He's
one of
much clearer.
these-
This is what's wrong.
He's
Okay,
wittier,
this
too.
is what's wrong. He buys and sells politicians of all stripes. He's used to buying politicians.
guy.
Well, I've given him plenty of money.
Oh,
He got him.
He's
Not make the
faster.
pledge
He
at
is.
This time.
Okay.
He's
A
way
few other
faster.
candidates said a few other things, and then 21
Jeb!
minutes in, it was back to Trump for another doozy.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs.
I can't believe he did
sloths,
that.
And disgusting animals. Your Twitter account.
Only
has
Rosie
several-
O'Donnell.
Oh, man.
No, it wasn't. For the record, it was well beyond Rosie O'Donnell.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
Your Twitter account has several disparaging comments about women's looks.
I think the big problem this country has is being politically correct.
Moments later, Rosie herself weighed in on Twitter, quote, "Try explaining that to your kids." The testiest
Isn't
moment
Rosie
of the night
O'Donnell-
didn't involve Trump, but
No, it's
instead
Roseanne.
New Jersey Governor Chris Christie
Different person. She's
and
crazy.
Kentucky
Yeah.
Senator Rand Paul. It was over the NSA's bulk data collection, which Christie supports and Paul does not.
I want to collect more records from terrorists, but less records from innocent Americans.
When you're sitting in a subcommittee just blowing hot air about this, you can say things like that.
You fundamentally misunderstand the Bill of Rights. I don't trust President Obama with our records. I know you gave him a big hug, and if you want to give him a big hug again, go right ahead.
Ooh, not the hug.
And you know, Senator Paul, the hugs that I remember are the hugs that I gave to the families who lost their people on September 11th.
To be sure, there was plenty of Hillary Clinton bashing tonight.
If Hillary is the candidate,
This guy's dead.
that would be a dream
know that?
come true.
If
From
I'm
COVID.
the nominee, how is Hillary Clinton going to lecture me about living
Wait,
paycheck
pause.
to paycheck?
Pause.
Now to
Whoa,
our
shit.
colleague, Matt
Oh, my God.
I was
No,
like over here.
wait, you're mixing him up with Herman Cain.
I am. Fuck.
That's okay.
Wait,
Ben
is he
Carson
dead
is
too?
crazy. Herman Cain is. I don't think this guy's dead. Wait, go back. We can't miss these highlights. Go. No.
Where did I go?
30 seconds ahead.
Here?
20 seconds back, or 10 seconds back. There.
With our records, I know you gave him a big hug, and if you want to give him a big hug again, go right ahead.
Go ahead, Governor.
And you know, Senator Paul, the hugs that I remember are the hugs that I gave to the families who lost their people on September 11th.
11.
Plenty of
9/11.
Hillary Clinton bashing tonight.
If Hillary is the candidate, which I doubt, that would be a dream come true.
If I'm our nominee, how is Hillary Clinton going to lecture me about living paycheck to paycheck?
Everywhere in the world that Hillary Clinton touched is more messed up today than before she and the
We have many questions to come.
Here in the same arena in Cleveland, where the Republican Party will hold its national convention next year. But perhaps the most
Nobody
bizarre
knew.
brief on Hillary
they didn't
came
know.
from the Donald, who talked
The
about
Donald.
why he contributed to her in the past.
With Hillary Clinton, I said, be at my wedding, and she came to my wedding. You know why? She had no choice.
It was a bit of a tough night at times for Jeb Bush.
Poor Jeb.
Former governor of Florida seemed to struggle on issues such as immigration, education, and once again, the Iraq War. But he did stay above the fray when offered a chance to attack Trump.
You called Mr. Trump a clown, a buffoon,
Don't bring up
something
the
else
next
that cannot be repeated on television.
None of which is
Is
true.
it true?
No, it's not true. But I have said that Mr. Trump's language is divisive. I want to win. I want one of these people here.
Oh, my
or
God.
the
He's
ones at
so
5 o'clock to be the next
unelectable.
president of the United States.
It's like he went back.
Well,
and was like,
wait.
I am very happy that you denied that, and I appreciate that very much.
So how did
God,
the
Trump
debate
is
go
so
over
different.
with Republican voters? We got some rapid response tonight.
If you won't say it, I will.
From Tony Lahren, a young political commentator
I thought it
who's
was
become
Lauren.
a viral sensation
Oh, no,
on
it's Lauren.
YouTube in recent weeks. Tonight she weighed in on all things Trump.
We know Donald Trump tells it like it is. He's not afraid of it. What I saw, though, is Donald Trump be fearless. I didn't see him back himself into a corner. I saw him challenge Megyn Kelly. I saw him challenge other Republicans on the stage. And then I saw Megyn Kelly challenge him right back. I like the conversation there.
She was one that made the joke when I was on
And
Piers when
ABC
she was like,
Yamas was right there in Cleveland tonight for all the drama. Tom, what are you seeing there?
With the George Floyd joke, right?
The post-debate spin room where candidates are answering even more questions. The big buzz, obviously, that Donald Trump is not afraid to run without the Republican Party, refusing to take a pledge that he will not run as an independent. The other big buzz, some candidates actually breaking through. Besides Donald Trump, Dr. Ben Carson, the second most talked about candidate on social media. And speaking of social media, Hillary Clinton had something to say. Jon Stewart, missing you already. Hashtag GOP debate. Dan, back to you.
Was Jon Stewart supposed to be
on the ground in Cleveland tonight? Thank you. We want to turn now
moderating
to our
this or
colleague Matt
something?
Dowd, ABC
I don't
News
think so,
political
but-
Then what does he
analyst,
mean by,
and also
like-
BuzzFeed's Washington D.C. bureau chief John Stanton? Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, not really interesting, but it is interesting to see. I wonder, there's a video, Trump in his...
Oh, he just retired, maybe. And Trevor Noah took over. They probably wanted to see Jon Stewart's coverage of the debate.
Oh, yeah, because he was done. There was a video. I hope I can see this. Yeah, here we go. Is this going to be it? No, I feel like this is not it. And the link doesn't play. There was one of him in court, and he was so...
president. He comes off because I think Ed Koch is a total. He waged a years-long battle with New York City Mayor Ed Koch. I hope that New York City has a different mayor at some point because I think Ed Koch is a total disaster. He's been a very bad mayor for the city. He helped launch a competitor to the NFL called the U.S. Football League, and then launched a lawsuit against the NFL when the USFL failed.
The jury in the case delivered its verdict.
And in one of his biggest fights of the 1980s, he went up against media mogul Merv Griffin in a fight over a casino in Atlantic City.
People realize now that Merv made a bad deal. It's unfortunate that he's taken a fall, but he has taken the fall. Nothing much I can do about it.
Donald loves that perception.
There was one I was thinking about with him in court, and he was just so... he was like knowledgeable, like he knew like the laws. He was like reading them out, like, you know, according to Housing Court version 3 point whatever, you know, this, and it's like he knew what the fuck was going on at that point. Yeah, different. That's all.
True.
Okay. Enough of this Elon and Trump. Yeah. So, anyways.